Good morning, fellow option traders. This is Jeff, and welcome to the daily scan for Monday, May 11th, 2015. Well, the big thing on Friday was the jobs report, so let's go back and take just a gander at that. I wanted to mention something. I wanted to highlight something that was kind of buried in there. Here it is right here, this sentence. Substantial downward revision to what was already an extremely weak March from 126,000 new jobs to 85,000. That's huge. So now is this number from this month, which is 213,000, which everybody's like, whoa, that's great, that's great. Is that going to be revised downward? A lot of times there are downward revisions that they just don't tell you about. But otherwise, I guess it looked pretty good. I don't know. It's fudgy numbers, though. You talk to people out there, and out in the world, I guess you might say, because I'm not really out in the world. I'm kind of like I'm retired, and I don't talk to people that are working all the time, so I just don't hear about it. But the few people that I do talk to, it's not good out there. It's just not happy times, happy days. It's definitely not happy days. So let's go back to today. Here we go, and nothing on tap for today, and a pretty light week. Wednesday's kind of big, but the rest of the week is really pretty light. Friday's kind of big too, I guess, but nothing today. Just the JOLTS report tomorrow, 4 of them on Wednesday, a couple on Thursday, and 4 on Friday. All right, let's see what's going on here. Get this up here over in Asia. Pretty much bullish across the board except for the Asia Dow, which is flat, and Europe is bearish, which is a bit of a surprise. So let's take a look at the U.S. If I can get it to come up here. It's not going to be one of those days, is it? I don't know. Okay, over here, flat. I call that flat. Gold down $4 at $11.84 over the weekend. Oil's at $59.13. I wish it would drop a little bit more. Dollar at 95 and $1.11.6 against the euro. And let's take a look at the VIX. VIX is at 12.86. So right now the VIX is in the basement. Absolutely in the basement. Should probably take a look at a chart. Okay, yes. Big move to the basement on Friday. And support's down here at right around 12, I would call it. I would call that around 12. Yeah, I was spending a lot of time down there. Pretty low, pretty low. Yeah, right around 12 is pretty solid support. We get below that, we are definitely going to be in a bullish market. So all in. If I could figure this out. Yeah, speaking of all in, took a big hit on Chipotle on Friday. Let's take a quick peek at that. All right, here's Chipotle right here. It was basically a total loss on a 50 delta trade. And if we're looking at performance, it's really depressing. It's just flat out depressing. And of course, I'm not trading enough. But this is earnings season, so I guess you can, these 3 weeks, 4 weeks here, pretty much earnings season. So, been going lightly, and besides that, a lot of outside work going on. So I have not been trading heavily. But today is probably going to be a little bit different because I'm not going to be working outside. It's going to be 90 degrees. Most of the garden, etc., and all those related projects are in. So we're all set to rock and roll. All we need is some rain. It's supposed to be cooler into midweek, towards the end of the week here. So I'll probably back outside, but for today I'll be inside. So maybe if we find some stuff for today, I might be jumping on it. So the spreadsheet's not up there yet. I should be getting it up probably about the same time as I'm publishing this video. Costco not doing so well. We'll cover that one. And SPX, this 20 Delta trade is doing pretty well. Picking up $2.19 a day on that one. And that has an expiration of May 4th, which is next week, I believe. Or I should say, not May 4th, but May 4, the 4th Friday in May. Okay, let's jump over to the charts and take up the A+ list, and let's just see where we are at. Apple. I was calling a downtrend on this, but I don't think I'm going to be doing that anymore. I'm taking that out because it's a little bit confusing here. And one day our candles moved up to the moving average, which is down right now, but looking pretty flat up here on the weekly. So I may change my bias on Apple. Amazon is finally back in the groove and doing something. So target. We need a target. Give me a target. There's a target for Amazon. BIDU. Weekly, we got a lot of consolidation here. And now we are in setup mode on BIDU. I'm going to put them on the list for today, and I'm going to, it's not alertable, but I'm putting an alert on it someday. Here we go. There's our alert. Chipotle. Ouchie. Big gap up on Friday. Give me no breaks. No breaks on this one at all. So, got burnt. Taking that off. Just because I'm seeing support down here. I thought maybe we'd get a continuation. We did not get a continuation, so I'm seeing support. So I might be looking for the next move here. We'll just put a little attention getter down there so we can take a look at it. See how Costco is doing. Not well on these trades. So this one is going to expire this week, which is way down here. We need a huge move down. Any indication that it's going to be doing that? No. It's looking pretty much like as though the bid and ask is right about at the last. So we're not getting any sort of indication. The midpoint between the bid and the ask is about at the last. So no indication there of any sort of potential movement down. We have a hook up here. If we get a move up today, I'm getting out of this. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it for right now. I'll take a look at it later today or tomorrow morning and see what's going on. Here in the Dow, we have a big move up here on the weekly, right up to our resistance. And we'll see if we can move above that and hold. Gold. Yeah, gold is gold. Just a lot of choppiness there. Google, we have a setup on Google. I'm going to put it on the list, but I'm not feeling real good about a bear call on Google right now. And I will also throw an alert on here, because we're looking for a bear call. But like I said, I'm not feeling real comfortable about it right now, because the weekly were kind of flat. LinkedIn. Yeah. LinkedIn is in a setup mode. It may continue down today. So we'll throw an alert on that. NDX. Let's see here. Huge gap up on Friday. Wow. That is one big move. And we're probably going to be moving back up to this rising resistance level up here. Missed this. Well, yeah, we are in a downtrend, so there's a little bit of conflict and confusion there. Netflix flat. Yeah, as soon as I decide to do an iron condor on that, it'll make a big move. Trust me. Priceline, surprisingly. I'm just going to throw an alert on this. If it continues down today, may want to consider a chase trade, I guess you might call it. So if it's going to move down, I want to get in on it. What type of spread are we looking at the strikes here? I think it's $5, right? Yeah. I don't want all. Just give me, I'm looking at 50 deltas, so just give me 14. Yeah. Here's, or actually $2.50 spread here. So that wouldn't be too bad. Makes it a little bit cheaper. So if we were to do a, even a 12.0250. Yeah. I could afford to throw one at that. We'll see how things come out here. Let's take a look at RET. Looks like we might be looking at a trend reversal here too. I'm going to leave the target in there for now, but I think the trend's going to be reversing on that. SPX I think is still in an uptrend. Yeah, we're still in an uptrend, and we had a very nice day on Friday, and I missed this trade just so badly and so totally. It was on my list. I'm a little upset about that one. We could have done a trade 30 days out. Probably still can, especially if we're going to come up here to this resistance. Same thing here on this wedge. We're at resistance. If we break above it, that would be a good sign. And last but not least is Tesla. Any day now. Crazy. Yeah, I'm not interested in doing anything with Tesla. Okay, so just in summary then, I've just been thinking more and more about just sticking with SPX and doing 20 deltas and 510 iron condors. I've been thinking more and more about that, so we'll be messing around with that in the coming days and weeks. There's nothing wrong with still doing 50 deltas if you can find some sort of trend that is working well. 50 deltas were doing real good when everything was moving up. If you go back and look at the old videos from the CSSV2 series and you look at those charts, I mean, it's like a no-brainer, I guess you could say, because everything was moving up so strongly. It's a little bit different now. So anyway, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day and happy trading.